Hello everyone and welcome to Purple Rose Crafts. Today we're going to be making this granny square in this nice flowered pattern here. We're going to be using our loops and threads. This is our Snuggly Wuggly in the big ball, and we're going to do this one here in this pretty teal color for our square today. And we are using our 3.5mm crochet hook. So we're going to start with our magic circle. We're going to start with a slip knot, and we're going to start with a chain 2 before we put that into the circle. Okay, so for our first row of this circle in the square pattern, we're going to start with chaining 3 because each of the double crochets on our first row are these ones here, and they all have it's double crochet and chain for each stitch. So we want to start with 3. That gives us our double crochet plus our chain, and now we're going to do double crochet chain 11 more times to get us all the way around the circle. All right, so now we're going to cinch up our magic ring and slip stitch to the chains from the beginning of the row to make it a nice circle. All right, so now row number 2, we're going to, all right, so the second row here is going to be 2 double crochets and then a chain into each of the spaces between. So we're going to do it over the chains of the previous row. So we're 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then chain to get us over to the next one, and we're going to go into the next chain space. So 2 double crochets here and then another chain all the way around, slip stitching to the top of the chains at the beginning of the row. All right, and so there we have this end of our second row. We've got our nice 2 double crochets with our chain to make a space. Now our third row is going to be 2 chains to start the row, and then I'm going to add a third to get us over to the next space. This one has 4 double crochets in each chain space from the previous row. And then a chain to get us over to the next section. All right, so there's the end of our third row. So we have row 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to switch to white to finish off our square with the outside to square everything off. So we're gonna pull our yarn up and take our hook out and then tie on our white. All right, and now we cinch down our blue and chain over our white onto our hook, cinch down the blue so we can't see that chain anymore, and we're going to start our final row. All right, so we're gonna actually make this be like a center between 2 of the petals, or sorry, on one of the flat sides here instead of at a corner. And so in order to do this, we're going to start by chaining 2. We're going to hold our blue nice and tight here so that it is tight. We can't actually see the chain here when we're working on the circle. So we want to start with with a double crochet. So we do our 2 chains there, and then another double crochet to make our pair. And now we're going to skip, we're going to do 2 chains to get us over to the next space, to come across this set of 4. And then we're going to do 2 more double crochets into the next space, and then we're going to make our corner. All right, so now we're going to chain 2, and then here in the corner we've got 3 treble crochets, 2 chains, and 3 treble crochets. So we're going to wrap our yarn twice, insert it into our space between our 2 clusters here, and then treble crochet there, wrap our yarn twice, treble crochet again, 3 treble crochets here, then 2 chains, and then 3 more. Okay, and now we're gonna chain 2 and move over to the next space where we put in 2 double crochets. Chain 2, skip to the next space, 2 double crochets in the space. All right, and then we're going to go and make our corner again. So we're going to continue this corner all the way around and then slip stitch to the top of the chain from the beginning of the row. All right, so there we have our second to last row with our white, making our square or circle here turn into more of a square. Now we're just going to finish the square off with a single crochet row around the outside. Now, as we do this, when you get to a corner, I'd recommend putting in 4 single crochets here in the chain between the 2 sets of trebles, just because you're going to want that to kind of pop out and make a little bit more of a sharper corner when you get around to that spot, that side. All right, so we're doing 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, just to make our corner nice and sharp, and then continue along around. All right, and that's going to cause this corner to make more of a sharp point there. All right, and that is going to be basically it. That is all we have for this cute circle into a square, granny square. And if you have any questions or need clarification on anything, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We'll be bringing you lots more granny square videos. So if you like these, there's going to be a whole bunch more coming in the near future. And if there's one that you want me to specifically break down, link it in the comments and I'll have a look and see what we can do about breaking it down here on our video tutorials. All right. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.